Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. To Deshaan we go. Magma Flow. It's actually not that bad of a trek. So I was thinking about it, and what actually makes the next... Yeah, Shadowfen not so much, but the other one's nice. Is a lot of the areas are just big and open. There's not a lot of like maneuvering around mountains or going through giant trees like a lot of the Aldmeri Dominion stuff was. It's pretty much you can go in a straight line from point A to B and it's not that bad. Also, I feel like maybe it's my imagination, but I feel like Deshaan is much smaller than say Glenumbra. Like something about the shape of it and how to get around, I feel like it's nowhere near the same size. And is in fact much more enjoyable. That's the load screen I was thinking of. I knew there was an area that you zone in without a door. The fertile valleys of Deshaan are home to lush fungal forests, deep mines, and broad pastures where netches and guard graze. But all pales before the magnificence of Mournhold, home of the tribunal and capital of the Ebonheart Pact, or something like that. I couldn't quite get all of it. Looking for Dandri. Also, I've got a throat lozenge, so excuse me if that gets picked up. Nice rock.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people, they're so sick.
Hey, your eyes aren't like vivid red. Your cousin asked me to give you this letter.
A letter from my cousin. That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear you made it to Stonefall safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Okay. Okay, well I guess I'm here. Where's the Cirque? I'm guessing it must be this little collection of towns here. Ah.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
Yeah, who are you? See, her eyes are like red. Why was... Huh. I guess there can be dark elves that don't have red eyes?
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you should start at the beginning.
Didn't the tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Malborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
What can I do to help?
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Dethisum. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother?
Yeah.
Someone in town must know what happened to Dethisum. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Ask you a few questions.
Oh, by Vivek. Where are my manners, of course. That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
You called your brother the town consul. What does that mean?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
And who are the Malborn?
The Malborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine. And now they claim they have a cure.
Where do the Malborn come from?
They have members from across Morrowind. And they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. A lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
Wasn't I just in Kraganmore? Tell him about the plague.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go talk to people. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
By the This place smells terrible.
Oh, she's with me? Why does it smell not good? Billy Hilan? Oh, she also doesn't have red eyes.
Look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative.
I'm afraid not. We're looking for Dethisum. Have you seen him?
Dethisum. The town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
What do you know about this Malborn curative?
The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Can I ask you something else?
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
When did the plague first appear in the Cirque?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalin would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago, after I drank the Malborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Malborn said.
Tell me more about the Malborn.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. Claimed they were here to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff. But the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
Okay. You're probably going to die from that. Oh, there's a dolmen right over there. Is it leaving or coming? Or going? Yeah. It's coming or going. It looks like it's starting. Okay. Good luck. Veribar.
Uncle, are you alright?
He didn't look too hot.
You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
I'm trying to help her find her brother.
Is Dethisum missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Malborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Is there anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
A good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
When did the Malborn arrive in town?
I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nyx got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
What can you tell me about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
Are you really Arona's uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Redoran, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific.
Ooh, that's way out there in the family tree.
But I've been close to Arona and her family since she and Dethisum were children.
Okay. It's good to be close to your family. Third cousin twice removed. Confusing. Now we're looking... No, that's just some guy. Oh, we went to Chlan, now we go to Flan.
Grell, are you in here?
The house doesn't look so hot. Oh wait, you're not even a Dark Elf, you're a Nord. Oh, all these people do not look good. Oh, above.
By the tribunal. Grell! Grell, please! We're your friends!
I don't think that's Grell anymore.
Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here.
Just give me 1 second. I gotta make sure my... There he goes. He causes me problems.
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever gonna find my brother.
Maybe we should pay a visit to the Malborn quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dethesan would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. Alright, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any ideas how we can get in there?
Dethesan provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Okay, you make it sound very easy. Music is gone. Who's this? Short Tusk. Goblin?
If they get to me in time.
Of course they will. You'll be fine.
Short Tusk? Who's Short Tusk? I don't even remember. Oh, it's a Kaguti. A Kaguti. I don't know how to say that word.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key.
Okay.
Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you?
You're dead.
Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
Yep. Oh, lots of zombies. Or husks, in this case, is our flavor of zombie in this area. There's another quest here. Hi, hello?
What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative?
Oh, you're the alchemist.
I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me.
How can I help you?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
You want me to get you the curative?
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
Okay, I'll get you a few bottles.
Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
Can I ask you a few questions?
As long as you promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done, ask away.
What do you know about the Malborn?
Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
Tell me about the Malborn curative.
There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from the illness yet. but I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine.
What do you do in town?
I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Malborn arrived, I was the one the townsfolk came to see when they got sick.
So are these going to be 2 quests I can do at the same time? Ah, catacombs. Quarantine Cirque Catacombs. The crypts and catacombs beneath the Cirque graveyard have been turned into the headquarters for the Malborn quarantine. Here, the Malborn supposedly developed a curative for the Lodos plague ravaging Dushan. Okay, seems straightforward enough. Collect bottles.
By the 3, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Okay, so I've got to uncover evidence, and I've got to find bottles. How one of these? Oh, you guys survived it. There we go. I fixed it. Where do you think you're running? There's a wall there. You aren't running shit. Here it is. Where's launch? Hello? There you are. I'll take another bottle of that. And reduce the amount of dried corpse blood and try again. Ugh. Okay, so it is poison. That's good. Oh, there's an ironic character, a Malborn healer. From what that note says, that's not true at all. Wow, they give a lot of bait. Did they up like the drop rate for baits? I feel like it wasn't ever that high. Just gonna go this way. Don't mind me. Oh, damn it, they minded me. That's a beefy husk. Why is it so strong? Oh, where did you guys come from? Here, I want one of these. Oh, what is... Alright, I think that one's just glitched out. Oh, it died. Okay. Is she... No, she's not in here. So close to her own is tend to effective farm quickly and made hope for the point. Okay. So they're just using the the plague here to turn people into... I mean, it is a zombie potion. Or poison. Oh, I found your brother.
Dathisum, my brother, what happened to you? By the 3, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Malborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Dathisum, this is dreadful.
The Malborn are spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
Do I need to talk to him?
The Lodos...
Dragonfly, you're in the way.
I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Malborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning,
You have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Molborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Arona will leave your side.
Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
Let's try to save him?
You are as hard-headed and stubborn as my sister. Vivek, damn you. Fine. Do what you must. But if the unthinkable occurs, I expect you to stop me before I hurt anyone.
Detheesum, you swit! We're not leaving without you.
I hope you know what you're doing. I could become a plague husk at any moment.
My decision is final. Besides, you're sick, and your judgment can't be trusted. I'll get us out of here while our friend deals with the Molborn.
I hope I didn't just get her killed. That would be unfortunate. There's traps now, I see.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Molborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshaan.
Oh, they're friendly to me now. I put on Essence O Plague Husk. Hello, Enforcer. Where's your boss? Zoop and zoop.
Be careful
Zoop.
with that.
Zoop.
You can't stop the Molborn, you fool. Spread out! We are the cleansing fire that burns across Morrowind.
What are you? Oh, you're a dark elf. Come on, Ultimate. I need you. You don't have it. Have a golem. Or Colossus. Whatever. I mean, what is an Atronach but a golem? Magical. Well, golems are magical too. Never mind, they're just golems. That one go bye-bye. That one go bye-bye. Three. Just burn these notes without looking at them. And I guess that's it. Start some fires and leave. I don't even remember. I know the plague stuff's a major component to the story in this zone, but I don't remember what else happens here. There's something with Almalexia, but that's brief. I think that's part of the main story. That might not even be part of the main story. That might just be a side quest. No, that has to be part. I got the stuff. If, oh, they're friendly now? What? Oh no, those aren't husks. Oops, those are people.
Is this the place? Quarantine Zerg?
We're almost there. Soon, the Molborn will give us the cure.
If they get to me in time.
Of course they will. You'll be fine.
You don't want that cure.
If it doesn't work, you should
Dragonfly,
know
you
I've
gotta
told
move.
you
Say
ways.
it. There's a cure. There has to be.
Yeah, there is. You don't want it though.
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Molborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
Here you go. But I'm pretty sure this elixir won't cure anything.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
Okay, good luck. Have fun. Well, I hope they're both okay. Well, he's still alive. Hey, the uncle looks better. Why do I have 2 markers?
Glad to see you managed to make it out of the quarantine too. Does that mean those Mulborn fetchers have been dealt with?
The Malborn have finished, at least here at the Cirque. How's your brother?
Not well. Alchemist Naline fancies herself something of a healer, and she's been working with Dethesum and the other afflicted. Hopefully she'll devise a treatment for them soon.
Is she making any progress?
Some. She seems confident at least. But what do I know of drafts and elixirs? But tell me, do you think the Mulborn pose a threat to the rest of Deshawn?
I'm not sure. It certainly sounds like their plans included more than just the Cirque.
That's what I'm thinking as well. But maybe your efforts were enough to put an end to all that. For now, at least, the Cirque is safe. Take this as a thank you for helping us. The Mulborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Of course. What do you need?
It's my brother. He's still ill and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Naline is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
What should I do?
Talk to Naline. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
Okay. Is this a quest? Is this a main story quest? Yeah, zone story. Okay. What a weird way to transition to it. I got a helmet. Mother Sorrow. People like that set. Wow, it's just... I've never actually looked at this set. It's just straight spell critical. Is that better for healing? Is that why? I don't know. I don't know anything about anything besides tanking. And spell critical does not ever come into play for a stamina warden tank.
Yes? It's nice to see you again, of course, but I am kind of in the middle of something here.
Is this always where you do your work?
You certainly are an inquisitive one, aren't you? If you must know, Arnis lets me use his equipment until I can set up a shop of my own.
You don't have your own shop?
Not that I really want to tell you my life story, but I was apprenticed to Arnis. Then the plague struck the Cirque and other priorities took precedence. I'll be on my own soon enough, provided the town survives this crisis.
Arona said you needed some help.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while the Thesum and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
What additives do you need me to get?
I need Kyne's heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grell Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Didn't we kind of make Grell Flan even more not alive? Wasn't that a thing? Didn't that happen? I feel like are we gonna have to use some? Are we gonna have to use some speech skills here? No, excuse me, not Luther. Luthor.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you?
Any chance you have any Kyne's heart healing herbs?
Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kyne's heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Naline needs it to help the Thesum.
What? Why didn't you say so? I owe Dethesum more than I could ever repay. Plus, he's always been a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
I wonder how this would have been different if I had...
A dose of the curative.
Speaks with Leaves. Wait, Speaks with Leaves? Didn't she come into play at some other point? I swear I remember that name. I wonder how different this would be if I didn't save... Or tell Dethesum to come with us. No, another husk, huh? Ew. Is that a thing? Is sour milk tea a thing? Like... I have to ask one of my friends. She's big into tea. Actually, no. I should ask her to ask her friend because her friend is super crazy into... into tea. Why am I looking in a pillow for mushrooms? Fragrant herbs. Okay, I just have those now. Are those... Okay, I guess I'll just hold on to those. Maybe inside your cupboard? I have an old bucket. Aren't I lucky? How about valise? Is that a fancy name for a... Okay, I've got a drum. What are these other random items I have for? Why do I have them?
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm?
Wait, what?
Where did you go
Never
to
mind.
get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
Take a long time to get to Windhelm. That's not very nice. I think so. Here's what you asked for.
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
What? Oh no, it's lengthy. So heart. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so heart, tea, mushrooms, right? Heart, tea, mushrooms. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, very fancy. I did it. Here, have a whatever I just made. Make him better.
You did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please.
Here's a potion.
This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
They're not here. They're in, like, different corners of the world
Our
right now.
friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
You heard the lady. Let's go wait outside.
He's doing much better, this Ornus
Please,
guy.
Mother Morrowind, please help Dethesum get well.
Okay, I guess I'm included in that group of leaving.
Nilene knows what she's doing. Dethesum will be fine. You'll see.
Could we really have just left him?
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Molborn would have destroyed the Cirque.
We did everything we could, and Nilene seems to know what she's doing.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
I got a stick. And someone's coming
I'm
to...
happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Okay. Weird. I guess you like her? I got a staff.
Narcissus must hear of this.
Doesn't do shit. Whoa, cool face. Hold on, let's let it pop in. Sergeant Nen. Cool face.
So the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
Something wrong?
Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more of these Malborn?
They're appearing all across Deshaan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
I can do that. That way. Come, my Guar with fancy armor. Let us be off. Also, I look like an ordinator, but I'm all the wrong colors. They're typically either gold, white, or black. I don't think there's another type of ordinator. Isn't it? It's like stormtroopers almost. The gold ones are this. Whoop! I'm just gonna swim away from my problems. Goodbye. Gold ones are the standard. The white ones serve Almalexia. I think they're like whitish purple, something like that. And the black one, I don't know what the black ones are. They're called like Night Raid Ordinators or something. I don't know what they do. I'm assuming it's stuff at night. Mine. Oh, man.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing everything we can. We're stretched thin as it is, but...
Excuses. When your family disappears, what excuse will you use then? I'll find them myself. Just stay out of my way.
He seems amicable. Hello,
I
Verlu.
understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's Watch.
Yes. Yes, I did do that.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
You're right. The Malborn are experimenting on the afflicted.
This confirms it. The Malborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the House leaders at once.
You do that.
When are the guards going to do something
Okay, so
about
that's
our
just
missing
repeating
people?
dialogue.
I assure you,
All
we're
these
doing
cool
everything we
guards.
can.
These guards have like
We're
cool
stretched
head
thin as
ornaments
it
or
is, but-
tattoos or markings.
Excuses.
Orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what the remaining villagers believe.
What do the villagers think?
They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The Kin House is looking into it.
I have some experience with this kind of thing. Can I talk to someone at the Kin House?
Speak to whoever you want. The Kin House is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out.
What do you think about all this?
I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit something seems off kilter. If only the house councilors would see it that way.
If only. Okay, I can talk to those. Okay, I'll just talk to the people of Narcissus, as they are labeled in the tooltip.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband.
No, I'm not.
What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Lalu cares.
Why wouldn't they care?
Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the house councillors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving.
Anyone looking into the disappearances?
No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
I mean, it's a good concern. The plague is a problem here. Even if it's manufactured.
We never should have left Eastmarch.
Oh. Hallian Thunder Fury. Oh. You're here? Why are you here?
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit.
Are you sick?
Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The house leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother?
You don't think they can help?
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider. for the plague takes us all in the end.
Well, aren't you just the most cheery fellow
My
ever?
wife has disappeared, but the guards refuse to act.
How terrible. I heard Slips Through Fingers lost her egg
He
sister.
never should have left Eastmarch.
Slips Through Fingers. That's a cool Argonian name. Hello, Denaloo. Soren. Oh, are you the blacksmith? What you blacksmithing?
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here.
People want to leave Narcissus?
Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible.
What do you think is happening here?
I think the people are scared. And they should be. The Lodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the House Councillors will deal with it.
Well, that didn't actually learn me anything. That was just... Yeah. Alright.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
What is... Excuse me? I was just being... What is happening? Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you?
I'm curious about the rumors. Do people really vanish from the streets of Narcissus?
You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague.
Have the guards made any progress?
Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead.
Maybe I could help.
I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
What were you and Giron arguing about?
Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events.
What do you plan to do?
I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
What can you tell me about Narcissus?
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago.
Where's the rest of your house?
Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
Okay. You, good luck. I'm gonna go investigate disappearances. Okay, search Western Narcissus for clues. Search Eastern Narcissus for clues. Search Southern Narcissus for clues. Oh wait, I already... Hello? What's this then? No, our broken grave. The plan begins. The amount of concoction can... Oh. Hi?
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
You know what shouldn't concern you? Your life! Because now it's gone. There's just a weird conspiracy going on in town? Why did I have the option to talk to the blacksmith until I found that thing and then I couldn't talk to the blacksmith? This lady again, but is there something else? Looks like it's just her.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. that no-good, useless piece of Quama-Cuttle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know your husband.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Any idea where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
Want me to look for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking.
Are you?
Permanently. Understand?
Psst. Are you? Hello, important character who everyone really, really loves.
I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now.
What's going on here?
You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away.
I'm working for Counselor Ralden and this looks rather suspicious.
Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos Plague.
By whom?
That doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Counselor Ralden. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Let me guess. You read the letter. You're going to leave me with this crazy woman, aren't you? Curses on you and your family.
Who's Vox?
Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now, will you let me go so I can take my wife to Mournhold?
Tell me about the shipment of rot here, your choice.
No more torture. I've had enough for one day. I'll tell you the same thing I told the crazy lady. The shipment contained something for the Morborn camped outside town. That's all I know.
And?
And I messed up. I delivered the shipment to the wrong location. But I fixed it. I fixed everything. Just you wait. Those missing villagers? It's no coincidence. You'll see. Vox will destroy you all.
Ominous. Alright, now you have your fun with him. Maybe I shouldn't say anything else about Naryu for now. We'll let it organically come into play. Ooh, Sadri. They have a Quama mine that is linked to a dwarven ruin. It's a whole problem. Darkshade ruins. Anila? Barada. Fly, you've got to move. You can't just be behind people or in their heads.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me.
What was that about shipments?
Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house?
Tell me about your master.
He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry.
What does he write?
How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Okay, you're doing a lot of self-reassurances there, but don't mind if I take a peeksies. Okay.
Well?
Okay, I mean, what I've learned is that there's a shipment supposed to go to the Malborn, probably of their poison, and it got into town, and then it didn't. That's the long and the short of it, in fact. Where did the other guy go? Giron? Is that his name? Giron?
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
No.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Loda's plague into Narsis frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narsis? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice?
What are you gonna do?
I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
What do you need?
Find Giron Saldry. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narsis.
I'll find Giron.
Look, Vera. Here comes the outsider now.
What? 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 Who? What? Those Cyrodiil dresses are so popular. I got a mace. A maul? It doesn't do anything, but boy, it has a wall of text. Give me some Plague Doctor stuff. I don't have any Plague Doctor. Hello. Hey, turns out you're right. Sealing the city's a good idea.
So, half of Narsis must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore.
Ralden is going to seal Narsis. He asked me to talk to you.
Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
What do you need?
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos plague. Return when you find something.
Alright, I can do that. Blah! Oh, it is. Just by the... Oh, I know this spot. I come here all the time for crafting writs. Because if you go... Yeah, there's like a... Wait, no, this isn't the spot I was thinking of. What was I thinking of? Oh, yeah, this is the spot. Because there's... Yeah. That's the crafting place there. The Lake Hlalu. Turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. Lake Hlalu retreat. Oh, I actually have to kill Maulborn to... What did that to the audio to make it clip like that? I swear it's like something phantasmal is like pushing me to the left. Cool, you didn't have anything. How about you three? What? Oh. Now it wants me to go to the center, I guess? A lot of Nyx hounds on this little island. Commander Thandon. Why is there a Kagudi here? Where did that come from? Where'd it go? Did he summon it? Can they do that? And the name Metrix Vox, all Marvin is gorgeous makes waterfall. It's in the drinking water. I'm not in combat game. What are you talking about? Some kind of vile yellow-green substance is concentrated around the broken crates in the lake here. What is...
Don't give up, do you?
Hello, Naryu. Again?
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead.
Giron sent me to kill Malborn troops and discover their link to the plague.
Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you?
How do you know that?
I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered?
Look.
This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out.
Why are you helping me?
The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos plague. Our goals overlap.
Ooh, I want to spoil so much, but it's better to just let it happen. Who are you after?
Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you.
What organization do you belong to?
Sorry. We don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn.
Naryu, tell me stuff. Be my friend. I don't know why I jumped in the water like that. Let's... I'm gonna go this way. I like Deshaun. It's very... I love Sky Shard. Very humid looking, but also pleasant. Lots of mushrooms.
You can't keep us here, Nari. The guard has no right to keep us prisoners.
Where's that shard? Yeah, give me that shard. Is that another skill point, or am I not even close? Well, I am close. Closer now.
You're back. We need to talk.
Do I know you? Have we met before?
Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago. And Giron's connection to the Malborn makes me a little
Oh, you're the one who hired God. How do you know that?
Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Counselor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it?
Any ideas how to find them?
Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them.
Why would you help me?
I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
I'll find her. I got shoulders. They don't do shit. Why are all these pieces not doing anything?
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry?
Because people do that a lot.
Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu.
You know who I am?
Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Councillor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place.
But we need to talk.
Not here. Just look in the pack.
Yeah, should lockdown on. Don't look to the sky, follow the stars, which will guide your way. What? Oh. Hello, cat named Star. Star is a cat. Upon closer examination, you notice a small silver key hanging around the cat's neck. She seems well trained for a city cat. Take the key. The cat appears ready to run. She looks at you as if to insist that you follow her. This is a smart-ass cat. I mean, cats are generally smart, but... Here she goes! Run, kitty, run. What is this, a Siamese cat? I didn't even really look at it. I guess it couldn't really be Siamese in this universe, but it's the equivalent. Are we just going in a big circle? Oh, we're not. How do you even train a cat like this? Good job, kitty. Teta's house.
Family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
Your thoughts?
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken.
What's going on here?
We're tired of waiting for House Hlalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them.
You know where they are? There? You know where they are?
I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Councillor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us.
What do you want me to do?
I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
Hello.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Gold. What are you really up to?
I'm trying to help. Councillor Ralden has vanished too.
So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Councillor Ralden. I just want our people back.
What do you intend to do?
We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not?
I know you want to help, but attacking the guards...
I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about.
If I help you, I may lose the support of House Hlalu.
I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
Peasants going up against the Malborn? That's suicide. You'll all die. Let me deal with this.
We're going to rescue our families, or die trying. I don't trust you, outsider. We'll deal with this ourselves. Leave us. Run back to your housemasters and stay out of our way.
Ew. Yeah, I can do it myself. There's no reason to endanger them. Boy howdy, endangering them it would do. Hello, Rip. Did you just like smoke a... Oh no, you yawned. Look like for a second it looked like you were smoking a cigarette.
How did you get in there? Madras doesn't let just anyone attend his secret meetings. Wait, you're the outsider working for Councillor Ralden. Please tell me you haven't bought into Madras's foolishness.
No, not really. You know Madras?
I've been passing information to him. My mother vanished, but I have my orders. So, I've been hoping Mardrus and his people would find something I could take to the house leaders.
They discovered where the missing villagers are being held, but Madras won't give me the location.
What? Mardrus is going to get those people killed. They're farmers and peasants, not soldiers. I can't let them do this. You need to find the missing villagers and get them to safety before Mardrus leads this group to its doom. I'll find out where Mardrus thinks they are. But first, you have to help me slow Mardrus down.
What do you need me to do?
Cause a distraction. Something that will slow them down and give you enough time to find our missing people. Everyone's on edge because of the Lodos plague. We can use that. You know what people think causes the plague? Rats.
And that matters why?
See the rats running around the village? Harmless, but people are afraid of them. Take this bag, grab as many rats as you can, bring them back here and release them at the door. That should scatter Mardrus's group for a while.
Sounds like a plan.
You help me disrupt this meeting and save these people's lives, and I'll find out what Mardrus knows. Catch those rats and bring them back here. There's no time to waste.
Any advice on catching rats?
The little swits are quick. If you get too close, they'll run away from you. To grab them, stand as far back as you can. That way you'll catch them by surprise.
Okay. I don't even... Oh, that's a rat. They don't even have markers. Boy, my voice is just gone. Oh, there's one more. There are a lot of them. I never really noticed. Nope, that one got away because I jumped instead of interacting. There's one. They are difficult to see. Come on, game. I'm getting frustrated about this and that. It's compounding into grand annoyance.
I heard you were there when Molar Grunder was defeated. Well done.
Okay. I have unleashed the rats.
What's that noise? Rats! They have the plague! Run! Open the windows! Out of my way! Don't let them bite you!
Okay, that was a thing. I saw a total of 2 villagers run out.
Looks like the rats are moving in. I appreciate your help in this. Now no one will get hurt.
Why not have the guards go in there and stop him?
Those people just want to see their friends and families again. But I don't want them to get hurt. Calling the guards will just make the situation worse.
Did you find out where the missing people are?
I got the information from my contact in the group. Report back to the Kin House. I'll meet you there. I'm going to retrieve a key that you'll need. And keep this quiet, alright?
Alright. To the house. Who are you, Varen? God, my voice really is just gone.
Any sign of Giron or Ralden?
I met someone who knows where they are.
That's good news. I also heard from my associate, Nariu Virion. We may have finally gotten a few breaks in this sordid situation. Nariu told me you found a note at the Malborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here.
I found many things at the camp.
I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance.
What kind of assistance?
I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Counselor. I'll catch up with you soon.
I'll see you later.
I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. Find your ally and let's finish this.
How do you know all of this?
I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen.
Why didn't you move against Giron earlier?
Giron isn't our target. We're after the one who created the Lodos plague. I decided to reach out to you and provide a modicum of aid. Your actions may lead me to the one I seek.
Who are you really?
Right now, I'm your very best friend. Work with me, and we'll make sure Narcissus isn't destroyed by the Malborn.
Have you figured out who the Malborn really are?
Well, they're certainly not the altruistic organization they pretend to be. It's definitely a militaristic kind. but who controls them is still unclear. I'm sure they're connected to this Vox mentioned in the notes you discovered.
And who's Vox?
No idea. We're still working on that.
Alright, you've been fairly straightforward. Thank you. Find my ally. Oh. Oh, because it could have, if I had decided with the village. Got it. Oh, so this is a slightly deviating quest line.
I've got the key and the location you seek, as promised. Our plan might have worked a little too well. You can still hear screams coming out of Madras' house.
That S is not necessary after that apostrophe. Although I've been told that sometimes it is. Where do we need to go to find the missing people?
Ruins beneath Narcissus. You can find the entrance to the west. Old door. Looks out of place against the rocks. Door's locked to keep people out of the ruins. Guess that didn't work out.
Thanks for your help.
Don't thank me. You're the one rushing into the fire. I should be thanking you. Just be careful down there. If what Madras said is true, you're going to run into a lot of opposition.
Oh, good. Where are they at? To the west, you say? Oh yeah, that does look a little out of place. Oh, there was someone right there. I almost aggroed them. Narcissus Ruins. The Narcissus Ruins include the foundations of the first structures built here when the Chimer came out from Somerset, and the new town was known as Narcissus, where all fervently praised the prophet Veloth. Eventually the name was shortened. I think we actually meet Veloth. Well, his spirit, or something like that, at some point. Might be in the zone? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to sit here and fight every single person on the way. I'm going to run through. Goodbye. Oh, there are many people. Oh, hello, Giron.
Your interference grows tiresome, outsider.
I can't help but notice there's a lot of dead people here. Oh, I didn't realize my potion had run out. Or my drink. I can use my Colossus on you, but the time has passed. I need to go to my slottables and take a swig. Why is there a Nyx Hound there? You know what? Yeah, oh, it made such a sad sound. Didn't they add a Nyx Hound you can get as like a kind of pet in Skyrim through the Creation Club stuff? I think they did. It was like one of the first things too. Do they still do create? They must still be doing Creation Club, I guess. I enjoyed it for the little experience I had. It's just it made the game so unstable. Even having there was just like you can install one and the game just wouldn't save anymore. So what can you do? And I didn't even bother trying with the Skyrim stuff because I don't know. It's the impression that the Fallout ones left. There's not a lot of people here.
Can you lend a hand?
Giron betrayed me. He killed our people and put Lotus Plague into their bodies. Said it made it more potent. He needed a large supply of potential corpses. That's why he wanted Narcissus locked down.
Hang on, save your strength.
It's too late for me, but you must listen. Don't let anyone drink the water. The lake must be cleansed. And I need to tell you about Vox. She's their leader. Narcissus is only the beginning. They're making Lotus Plague in the Gorge. They're going to spread it to more
Hang on, counselor. No, he's dead. Boy, where could he have been talking about that starts with more?
There you are. Good to see you made it.
Hey, I like the armor. There's no leaders for the town anymore.
Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside?
Ralden's dead, but many of the missing villagers are still alive. Are they? Are there many?
I see. Ralden was a good man who cared for his people. He should be remembered that way. The guards are dealing with a Maulborn in the ruins. What happened in there?
Giron used captured villagers to strengthen the Lodos Plague. He bled them into the lake.
So that's why he wanted Narsis locked down. He wanted a ready supply of plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks from the lake until it's cleansed.
Anything else you need from me?
Narsis is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Maulborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narsis and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Is this about the creator of the plague?
Yes. I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
I'll go speak to her. Hey, I got a spare blade of hers. Ah, Night Mother's Embrace, another good. Actually, all of the sets in this zone are pretty good for different reasons. Cool. What is it, a dagger? Oh, it's a sword. Wow. Oniguar. Hey, look, she's not. Hello, Star. Are you friends with Star?
Did you hear about the Cirque? There is no cure.
I swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here.
Varen said you had some new information.
The documents you found in the Maulborn camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Maulborn forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the Alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate. But maybe together.
We can accomplish both things.
Now you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to send our report and wait for our next orders. Stay safe. I'll see you soon, my friend.
Why was that spoken so softly? Where's the gorge I'm heading to? Up that way. Hey, we're gonna pass that dolmen again. I get to take a nice. This is just beautiful. It's so weird and exotic and beautiful, and there's a giant flying jellyfish monster. It's just great. I really, really need to play Morrowind. The game, not the DLC for this game. They need to why don't they just remake those games?
No one goes into the gorge. Got that?
Do we say why the pass is closed?
Tell them there's death in the pass. Leave it at that.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Can I talk to you? Wait, come back. I wanted to... Where are you going?
Speak to Captain Deril if you need something.
Narcissus sent me to provide assistance.
About damn time we got some help out here. We're outmatched. Captain Deril will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
Hello? Mr. Frowny Chin? Oh, Dolmen.
If you're planning to use the pass to Mournhold, find another route. It's not safe.
What's going on?
The Maulborn have overrun the traders' camp and occupied the pass. By the authority of House Hlalu, this area is closed. It's a death trap.
What's your plan?
We sent in some scouts to assess the situation, but they haven't returned. I don't want to march in there blindly, but we can't wait much longer.
I'll locate your scouts and find out what's happening.
This pass is too important to allow it to fall into the Maulborn's hands.
What's so important about Obsidian Gorge?
It's the primary trading route between Mournhold and the west. It's also home to a trader's camp. Every caravan that comes through this part of Deshaan depends on that camp.
Why have the Maulborn occupied the pass?
That's an excellent question. Harassing caravan seems to go against their usual method of operations, doesn't it?
I go in, and somehow I'm stealthy on this giant white lizard dinosaur beast. Oh, you don't look so hot.
Need to report back. Maulborn. They're trying to make the plague stronger.
Diril sent me. What are the Maulborn planning?
The alchemist who created the Lotus Plague. Merdendril.
What was that name? Merdendril.
More potent. The Maulborn plan to smuggle it into Mournhold. Infect the whole city. There's no time. You need to stop them.
How do I stop them?
The Maulborn can't bring cargo through the city gates without official papers. They're carrying forged shipping manifests.
If I steal the manifest, then we'll be able to go into the city.
Maybe. It's worth a try. Take out some of the Maulborn down in the traders' camp. Get those forged papers.
Is there a specific... No, I guess just attack all of them. Man, that fear thing is so good. I've got one. Come back here. Aren't the Maulborn from Skyrim? Isn't that the deal? Or is that a different group of Maul something? That might actually be a different group. Nice scream. Oh, she hasn't moved since I last spoke with her.
The manifests. Did you get them?
There you go.
Good. This should buy us enough time to act.
What's the next step?
Good question. Before we strike back, we need to gather our swords. I wish I knew how many of the others survived.
Where should I look for the surviving scouts?
I think most of them were captured. I saw some of them dragged off toward that cave to the north. I'll report to Diril and let him know what's happening here. You go to the cave and see if you can find the others.
Alright. Going spelunking. It's nice to be able to just run past all these people. Not have to deal with them. Well, there's one. Can it?
Those Nyx hounds won't take me. Won't make me into a husk. Bled myself with my own blade. No use to them now. That'll show them.
Hang on, open your eyes. Come on now.
What was I saying? Did Scout Marmine send you? I was glad she got away. The others, they're all gone. I've seen what the plague does to a body. I won't let it take me. But if the wards were destroyed...
What wards?
Arcane wardstones that make the Maulborn immune to the plague. A gift from someone called Vox. Sure would be a shame if those Aelits came down with their own plague. How about you smash those wards that are protecting them?
Where are the other scouts?
I heard them crying out in the darkness. The plague's taken them. They've turned. The wards. Concentrate on the wards. There are 3 of them. Smash them all. Those wards keep the Maulborn from getting infected by their plague. Smash them, and may the plague take them all.
Where are these wards?
Down into the cave. The same place they dragged the others. May the 3 watch over their souls now.
Oh, I got another shoulders. Are these actually anything? They sure aren't. Boy howdy, these don't give me anything. Oh, they're just all in this room. here's one. Did I just freeze that frost mage? No. It sounded like it for a second. Destroy. Oh, I'll just pull a hammer out of my... Well, out of my hammer space. Should I have saved that thing for something else? Probably, but... It is what it is. Is there someone else here? What did I see? Another health bar. Ooh, Plague Stalker. Okay, he just ran off the side there. That's fine. See, how come these Plague Husks aren't as strong as the other ones? Ooh, you are not pretty. So this guy's just stuck. I think the other three are attacking me now. Are there two? Sure are. Bonk. There's a longin'. This part's long. Oh, everyone's joining the party. Or the beginning to, at least. Oh, he died. Oh, hey, Varen. I didn't realize that was you.
Good, you're still alive. Scout Marming told us she sent you to this cave. Veron says he knows you from Narsis. He and his ally have offered their assistance.
What do you need me to do?
We have to proceed cautiously. I don't want any more of my soldiers getting infected. But the Molborn have to be dealt with. For good.
I destroyed the arcane wards protecting it from the plague. That might help.
Ah! That changes things. We've spotted the plague shipment they planned for Mournhold. I want those crates destroyed, but I need my troops at a safe distance when it happens.
Any ideas?
Always. A cliff overlooks their loaded wagons, and I've got archers up there. Get to Nariu Virion. Tell her to have the archers shatter the crates from above. We'll see how the Molborn like being exposed to their own plague.
I'll protect the archers while they do their work.
Good idea. Exactly what we need. On your way, then. That tunnel will take you to the top of the cliff.
This tunnel, the one that has Malborn people in it? Oh man, this is a long tunnel too. Goodbye, here, one of these. Goodbye! I don't hear screaming. Ow. Weird, why are there no more bad guys? Where did they all go? Oh, this just goes straight outside. Okay then. Hello. Whoa. It's quite a drop. Hello, Nariu.
Ready for a fight? Once the archers start shooting, the Molborn will swarm this overlook. Let me know when you're ready.
Tell them to start shooting. Target the crates.
Archers, to your positions.
Oh, you said I'm gonna have to defend them, didn't you? Just two? There's just two archers? That's it?
Once the arrows start flying, they'll be on us in no time. Here they come.
So bad. This really is a long part. Well, I mean, I say that, but we had parts that were over 2 hours long. The quest line just kept going and going. Ooh, now there's 4. Why are you running away? Come back here. Did she freeze me? How dare? I'm the one who does the freezing.
You've doomed us all. Prepare to die.
No, Avarice? No, Arby's. It's like Tamrielic Arby's.
All right, back to the cave.
Back to the cave? Why back to the cave? Wait, how far into the... Okay, right there. Gross.
Change of plans. Those crates the Archers destroyed. The plague is spreading quicker than Dragon's Breath. Can't go that way.
How's it spreading so quickly?
Hey, I'm not an alchemist. I can only tell you what Veron told me. That stuff is potent. Spreads like wildfire. As soon as it touches skin, people transform into husks.
Oops. Did we goof? We might have goofed.
I warned that fool Derail not to go on ahead. If he's not a husk yet, he's probably a feast for one. That plague moves like lightning.
Where'd he go?
He took some troops to the southern side of the gorge. He's looking for the Maulborn leader, the alchemist. I don't know if he made it that far or not.
I'll find him. Get to safety.
Don't need to tell us twice. We'll stay on high ground until the plague dissipates. If you find Derail and he's turned, do what you have to. Understand?
I'll take care of it. You know what? It would probably be faster just to go out this way, even if I have to fall down a cliff to do it. How much of a cliff is this? Oh, it's not too bad. It's kind of bad. Uh-oh, I have underestimated this cliff. Well, everything's on fire. That's nice. Fire is good for killing plagues and germs. The whole area has changed. Is this the place? Oh, you're not a zombie or being eaten by one.
By Aeon, you've run through a gauntlet of plague and death, yet you aren't sick. How?
I have no soul. I'm not quite sure.
We'll consider it a blessing of the Tribunal for now and leave it at that. The Maulborn who haven't fallen to the plague are in retreat. We've just one final matter to attend to.
What's that?
We've got Medindral, the alchemist who created the Lodos Plague, cornered in these ruins. We need to capture him and find out how he did it. With you at our side, we can't fail.
Then what are we waiting for?
That's the spirit. We're right behind you. Remember, we have to find out how the plague was made. Then we can get to work on making a cure. Let's go.
Well, it definitely involves dead bodies a lot, as we've seen. The Apothecarium. Somewhere within these tumble-down Chimer ruins is a secret alchemical laboratory known as the Apothecarium. That's not a real word. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. It doesn't sound like any word I've heard of.
On your guard. We don't know what's up
very
ahead.
Big.
Look everywhere. Any clues we find may lead us to the cure. What did you find? What is that?
Oh, did I point? Look, a note. Are you reading? Oh, you are reading.
That's the recipe for the Lodos Plague. We've done it! Wait, what's happening?
Why did that just happen? Is that magic or are they just carriers?
You resist my plague? Let's try a stronger version.
No! No, not that! Ah!
Alright, well, he's a zombie. Boy, that was fast acting.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? I shall experiment upon your body.
A little weird to see the alchemist use his twin axes. Oh, he's immune to fear. Uh-oh. Why am I green? Whoa. Oh, is he like you doing something with my stamina that like wouldn't recharge? I think. Well, he's dead now, and so is everyone who came to find him except me. Why am I immune? Is it really a matter of the soul? That's my magical MacGuffin. My Deus Ex Machina is not having a soul. I still don't understand quite how that works. That like, I thought in the Elder Scrolls universe, the soul had your personality and everything. So how am I me? I mean, really, and honestly, it's the brain that has all that stuff, but I don't know, man.
I told you, Veron. Our champion survives.
Like, if my soul that was ripped from me found another host to live in, wouldn't there just be two of me? Why? Why does it keep doing that?
Where's Daryl? He's gone, isn't he?
We killed the plague's creator, but Daryl fell in the battle.
He died valiantly, then. Did you learn anything in there that would help us?
The alchemist's lab is inside the ruins. All his notes on the plague are there.
Praise Vivek. With the notes, we can finally craft a cure. The Malborn have fallen to their own plague. The merchants are already returning to their camp.
What about the clouds of plague?
The stuff in the crates was extremely potent, but also very short-lived. It came and went fast, and we haven't seen any more afflictions. But if this had reached Mournhold...
It didn't happen.
Still, we can't lower our defenses yet. This was just one piece of the Malborn scheme. But for now, the Gorge and Mournhold are safe.
Yay. Where? Oh, see? Like, walk to the left. I got pants. Finally, a piece of a set. And I gained a skill point. This dragonfly is getting annoying.
With the death of the alchemist Merdindril, our contract is fulfilled. I'm not sure we could have accomplished it without you.
What will you two do now?
On to our next assignment. We don't get a lot of downtime. We're always on the job, always watching. Are you heading to Mournhold now?
Why would I go there?
Someone has to tell Ordinator Kilau what happened here. You appear to be available for the job. I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Hopefully it won't be because your name's on a contract.
I can't wait.
You're full of surprises. Not that I doubted you. Thanks for your help.
Ready to tell me who you really are yet?
You know, I think you earned the truth. But this is a pretty big secret I'm about to share. Are you sure you're up to the responsibility?
Maybe we should stick with the mystery?
I like the way you think. All right, we'll keep our secrets. For now. But next time we meet, we're going to have a long, private conversation, you and I.
Scary.
With the death of the alchemist Merdindril...
Oh, okay, so he just repeats his last line. Probably because once I leave this area, he'll just disappear. Okay, we're done with the first part. It took an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Maybe the other parts will be shorter. But we basically covered this entire region. And then there's still Mournhold. And the eastern region. So maybe they'll all be about the same. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? So thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.